What's up, YouTube? Back at it again. Driving by Halo, aka where I live. Or I'm gonna move out soon, but good apartment. So if you ever come to USF, I recommend Halo 46. It's actually really good. Maintenance is good. The rooms are lovely. And it's amazing, but the roads are bumpy. So, but really nice place. Some people are moving out, since it's graduate weekend now. But look, they're leasing. But yeah. And it's right next to University of South Florida, or campus. It's like a 10-minute drive, but it's a nice drive. We live across from a golf course that isn't really in use. So it's like nice and quiet and secluded. There's Publix all the way in the distance. We're almost there. But yeah, you see? So we just went down the long strip of road, and then we're literally just right across from campus. So if you just literally go straight, that's where you enter campus, and then those are the dorms. And then there's like a road to go pass by the dorms, go towards the library. That's where I park, and then I have all my classes over there. So it's just like literally a straight path. It's really nice. But yeah, those buildings are like the dorms. Oh, really nice.
So I just wanted to give a parent's perspective. Our daughter's been at USF for the last 4 years, graduating this weekend. And she started in the summer, so the summer of her freshman year, and she was able to stay in an apartment style dorm, which was really nice, and she really liked it. But when we were applying for dorms for the fall semester and the spring semester of her freshman year, they were all packed. We're passing by the Publix that's basically right on campus, so it's a nice small Publix for the students. It's really nice, and I think it was fairly new when our daughter started here. So she wasn't able to get a dorm for her freshman year, which that really put us off at the beginning. We were pretty upset about that because having, your daughter or son go away to college for the first year, and since she had a good experience in her dorm for the summer, we were definitely wanting her to be on campus for her freshman year. But we wound up securing an apartment. It was a brand new facility that they were building, and she was in a 4-2. So she had to share a bathroom, but the bathrooms were really big, and then she had her own bedroom and then the common area. And at that time, she just roomed in the apartment with people that she was placed with because we had to do it on such short notice, expecting her to have gone into the dorms. So now we're just riding around campus now, so we're just taking you through. But it worked out. And then for the next 3 years, she did move into a 4-4 apartment, Halo, that she was just talking about, with people that she already knew. So, she knew all of the roommates, and it was a really great experience, being in a 4-4. They each had their own bathroom, and then the common area. It was even a little cheaper or about the same as the first apartment that she had. So it really just depends. I would definitely advise to look through the apartments, their location, and then the layout of the room, and of course what your budget is. But it really wound up working out. So for parents that are concerned, that especially for freshman students, that they will not be in the dorm, I would just look ahead at the apartments and, have other arrangements in mind, because for the last couple of years, everything that I've seen, on the USF Facebook posts are, again, parents in the same position we were in, being surprised that their freshman students cannot get a dorm because they're booked. And sometimes it doesn't matter. We did everything early. We had experience from our other daughter going to college, and we made sure to fill out everything early to get her in a dorm, and it still didn't work out. So just something to consider. You may want to just start looking at apartments anyway, in case that happens.
Okay, Yeah. So now we are turning into where my little college is, College of Public Health. So this is where I had some of my classes at. So, park over here. That's where I would park. And then my class is, hold on, we're creeping up to the building. Some of my classes would be in this building or in that building over there, but really nice, really pretty, and nice and kind of secluded. It gets busy over here, but it's not as busy. And then what's the best part about this? The Bull Runner is right here. The Bulls. Yeah, there's a whole map of which buses take which routes. But yeah, really, really good. Really nice, actually. Yeah. Well, that's the back side of the building, but you know. We're gonna creep up to the front of it. Yeah, this is my college of Public Health. Woo woo! Yeah, inside it is really pretty. It's very small, but very cozy. So I would just have some of my classes survey of human diseases, human disparities, all that jazz. But yeah. So over here is the parking garage for, well, actually, I'm not so sure. We have a little hospital area right here. So I'm assuming that parking garage kind of connects to that. I've never been in, but oh yeah, it is. It's Moffitt Cancer Center. It's a research center. Very nice. Yeah, look at that walkway. So everything is just next to each other, which is very nice, all the health stuff is in its own little corner. All the engineer stuff is in its other corner. And then the business stuff is also in its own respective corner. So really easy to navigate, in my opinion. And roads aren't complicated. People drive good, Some people are, a bit speedy because I'm assuming they're gonna miss class, but look at that. Nice. But other than that, parking is fine. You just need, obviously, a parking pass. And then it depends which parking pass you get, but normally students get the S parking pass. And S, you can just basically park, anywhere.
And how much does that usually cost?
Oh, probably $100 something, depending if you do per semester. Obviously it's cheaper, but you can do a whole year. And with the parking pass, a little hack, you can share parking passes with your friends and add their license plates. I think you can have 4 people on the same parking pass, and then you just split the money, so you save a bunch of money instead of each person spending $100. So that's what I did for some of the years, and it was really nice. And over here, you have Juniper, which is the dorm building. This is not the dorm building where everyone has their separate room. This is just 2 and 2, 2 people in the same room, and then common bathrooms and all. Yeah, soccer fields. And then down over there past soccer fields, that's where the botanical gardens are, but they're probably closed since it's graduate season. Yeah. And like I said, Juniper and other dorm buildings over here. And then if you keep on going straight, you'll kind of be at the front of the campus. All that stuff. Yeah, this parking garage is crazy. Do not recommend. This parking garage can get really hectic because this is kind of like the dorm parking garage, but some people use it for classes since there are buildings for classes near here, but it gets very crazy and complicated, and there's 9 floors, and it's just too much. So I don't know if you want to park there if you visit. Don't think so. Yeah, some research buildings over here. Very nice. Everything is just so walkable, in my opinion. unlike UF Boo Gators, we actually have parking lots. I feel like there's no parking on UF campus, which like UF campus is nice, but like, you know, parking makes a great deal. Oh. Yeah, just turn. Oh, since it's graduate season, roads are closed, guys. So we're gonna have to make a little bit of detour. And then that's the entrance of campus. Really pretty over there. Okay, hello guys. We just parked because roads are closed. You know, where I usually go, the roads are closed because of, you know, graduation ceremonies, which is gonna happen for me in T-minus 2 days. So we parked at the library parking lot. Library kind of looks like a prison, but it's nice inside, trust me. Outside it's just a bit dated. But yeah, really nice, really big. This parking lot, don't recommend. If it's the first day of classes, you do not want to try parking here. It is hectic. But I mean, I guess that goes for all parking lots, but this lot is like actually like, it will take you 30 minutes to find a spot. And then that's the School of Communications and Advertising. Some of my friends have classes in there. It's really nice inside, very complicated, but really nice. Cybertruck, boo. So yeah, it's kind of nice out. It's not too hot. It's cloudy, so the sun, you know, providing some shade for us. But yeah. Here comes a graduate. Woo! Congrats. Anyways, really nice walkway. So if you're just working at the library, you need a break from doing a research paper, aka me, in the past week. It's just nice to get out, walk around a bit. I can't really speak for everyone in the library, but like I have left my stuff, you know, and just like went to go get Starbucks inside. And no one really cares what you're doing, you know, everyone's doing their own thing. So I don't think people necessarily steal at the library, you know. So if you leave your stuff, just like take your wallet and your keys. Other than that, people don't really take your stuff. They kind of just leave it, you know. So really nice community over here. Yeah, good little walkway. And then you can like cross the street over there. And there's like the chemistry building and the interdisciplinary sciences building. Yeah, very, very cute. So I guess this is like the front of the library, you know. That's where I usually park, in that parking garage. That parking garage gets hectic, but you will always find a spot in there. It's like after like 20 minutes, you will find a spot, you know. And plus that parking garage, like if you have classes in Cooper Hall over there or the ISA building over there, you want to park here because it just connects to all your buildings, you know. And you have shade because it's a parking garage. But yeah, they got some construction going on. There's been construction going on for the past year, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna wrap it up soon because it's been going on forever. But yeah, this parking lot, you can't really park there if you have the S Pass. I think you can park there after like 6 o'clock, like PM every day, because I think they stopped checking. But you know, if it's like during the day, like noon, and you have the S Pass, you want to park in that parking garage because it's nice. We are currently following that graduate. Just kidding. So yeah, this is the parking garage I was talking about. This is like quote unquote my parking garage. This is where I park all the time. It just depends on when you have your classes. So if you have your classes like at noon, you will have difficulty finding a spot. But if you have classes at like 3 or 4, like you will find a spot, like, you know. But yeah. Oh, so many trees. I love this campus for the amount of shade it provides with all these trees. Like, I'm not trying to compare to other campuses, you know, but some campuses are like too modern or too, I don't know, just not nature-y, in my opinion. But yeah. And student services right here. And then as soon as you get out of the parking garage, if you need help, like, oh, where's my building? Just look at this map, you know? So I was like saying earlier that, okay, so we're right here. So this is the parking garage I was talking about, library, Cooper Hall, education building, ISA. So that's where like all my classes would be. So I would just park right there because it's in the middle of all of this. And then if you want to grab a snack or whatever, you can go to the MSC, grab something over there. So it's just a nice walk. And then here comes the stadium. Oh no. Oh no. I haven't gone to any football games over here, so can't really speak much on the football team. But the hockey team, Tampa Bay Lightning, they are good.
That's at the shell.
Yeah. Post? Boast?
The Bulls.
Bulls.
Yeah, you guys have a hockey team.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, they're really good.
Oh, well, surprise to me. We have a hockey team over here. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you guys do.
Didn't know we had a school hockey team. But yeah, really nice. Man, the starting to get hot.
But you know, they're still good.
Mm. Yeah, really nice. We were taking some pictures, some last minute graduation pictures, which it's a nice day to do because I mean, look at it, you know? Like, isn't this just a nice area? All these trees. Really nice. Yeah, isn't this nice? Such a nice pathway. Starting to get some wind over here. People are still taking their pictures. Very cute, very cute. But yeah, this is just like a nice area. Everyone takes their pictures over here because, you know, I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. It's such a nice walk after class. If you're hungry, you just take this pathway, keep on walking straight until you hit the MSC, and then you can get like Chick-fil-A, you know? Like, who doesn't love that? Yeah, it's so pretty. Man, it is a bit packed because everyone graduated. I think master's was today. I'm not sure. I think so. I think bachelors start tomorrow or later today. Yeah, would you look at that? So if you don't know what campus you're on, just come to this sign and then it tells you which university you're at, which is the University of South Florida. So just in case you didn't do your research and you're like, oh, I'm lost, just walk over to this sign and now you know. Yeah. So like every like Monday and Wednesday during the semesters, they would have these events where like, I forgot what they called it, but basically everyone kind of has like their little like prop-up tent display. People sell shirts, nails, clubs. It's just like, you know, club activities, sororities, frats. And then, wait, I'm speaking a little bit quiet because there's people around, but this is our bookstore. So it's just like, you know, merch over here. Really nice merch. If you need an awala, go get your awala. And then there's a cafe. I would do some work over here before class because the cafe is really nice and it smells good. And then upstairs is like, I think just like living materials. And then downstairs is where you get all your books, all your, you know, coursework, all that jazz. See? But yeah. Yeah, you see, so you go down textbooks and course information. So all the workers down there, there's like a QR code that you can scan, and then it automatically tells you which books you need for the classes that you're taking that semester. So it's really easy, you know. Oh my god. Oh my god, look, it's Keroppi. Oh my gosh, wait, this is so cute. Wait, I want to write something. No. I'm gonna write something. Okay, this is what I made. Made it through. Love ya. The little cat. I don't know where to put it. Gosh, where do I put this? Put it at the bottom over here. Like right here. Right next to the other cat and dog. Isn't this so cute? Booyah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm done with school. That's actually crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is the second floor of the bookstore. I've done some work up here. Really nice. Yeah, they have like obviously books. So if you just live at the dorms and you need a book, just come to the bookstore, you know? Like especially if you don't have a car, you can just walk over here because it's right next to the dorms. But yeah. Got some Legos. More clothes, alumni stuff. And then you can pick up online orders over there. Yeah, really nice. Really nice and cozy. Some laptops. Accessories. And that's it. At it again. People are on the Bulls taking pictures right now, so don't really want to like get in their face, but nah, it's a cute picture idea, you know. Very cute. And then it's right in front of the MSC. MSC is kind of like cafeteria. This is where we have like events, like Week of Wow and all, which is kind of like the first week of the semester. Brittany Broski came here to do a little like, you know, talk, sit and chat. So I saw her, well, like not one-on-one, but you know, like I went to her sit and chat thing. They just asked her questions and she answered it, you know. But yeah, very cute. Fraternities, taking pictures. Very nice. Man, everyone's graduating. That's crazy. That's insane. But yeah, I just got my sash, which is like the gold ribbon thing for graduation. Yeah, really nice. The inside of the MSC. 4 floors. Crazy. Very crazy. This is where they do the balloon drop here and there. Yeah. And then over there is like where all the food is. And then back over there is also where the food is. We walked around a bit. It's really hot out. We're right in front of the MSC. We went in for a bit, walked around. Everyone's taking pictures, you know, everyone's taking pictures everywhere, which is expected because it is graduate weekend now. But yeah, no, it's really nice. You know, I mean, like, come on, look at that. Look at all the trees over there. Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, if you like the color green in nature, this is your place to be. This is your place to be because there's just so many trees around, so much shade. It's beautiful. There's a fountain. So many nice areas to sit around before a class. You know, if you're worried about a class and you come here like 30 minutes before it starts and you have time to spare, you can grab food, sit around, walk around, whatever it may be. But yeah, really nice. Let's do a little haul of what we got from the bookstore. Some snacks. Hi, chew. Perfect. Amazing. Mango, kiwi, pineapple. I mean, like, come on. It doesn't get better than that, does it? Well, it does. Because now we got USF coffee mug. This is what my mom got. And USF sticker. Woo, go Bulls. And then I got the sash for graduation. I didn't get this when I ordered my gown because I was like, oh, do I need it? But I mean, I think this would be good to have, you know. Plus everyone's wearing it. So I have FOMO, you know, but really nice. And then got some shirts. Some shirts. Go Bulls. And our next shirt. Nice collared shirt. Very nice. Ow. And then finale, where my diploma goes. So you open it and boom, diploma right in there. Keep it nice and safe. I might also get a frame to put my diploma in, but this is just like nice to have, you know. I'm gonna use this in my pictures, use this and this in my pictures with my gown and my cap that I decorated. So that is the haul. We're gonna cool off for a bit and then get to walking. Yeah. You know, very walkable campus. A lot of people ride their scooters and bikes. The only thing I would say if you're gonna ride a scooter and a bike, make sure you have a bell to let the walkers know which side you're on and that you're coming towards them. But yeah, very easy to walk around. So like if you don't have a car and you live on campus or even off campus, you know, we have the Bull Runner. So it's like fine, you know? Like you don't necessarily need a car. We have Publix on campus, so like everything is just right there for you. You know, you don't really have to go out of your way unless, you know, you go to Walmart. Sure, you have to go a bit out of your way. But other than that, it's pretty close by. And then like the mall, like Brandon Mall is like 20 minutes away. There's another mall, Wiregrass, which is like an outlet, like an outdoor outlet mall. And that's like 30 minutes away. There's like Barnes and Nobles over there. I would always go to that Barnes and Nobles because it was like the best. And it's a huge Barnes and Nobles. So the places surrounding is good. The beach, Clearwater Beach, is like an hour away. So if you need a nice beach day, there it is. Downtown, you know, if you want to go to Club at Ybor, that's like 20-30 minutes away. But yeah, everything is very close by. I would always have classes in this building, the ISA building. You know, I would have my chemistry class, anatomy class, biology class, and then my labs in there too. So it was very nice how it would all be in one building. Because, you know, as I said earlier, I would park over there, walk around here if I have extra time, and then go to class right here. So it's like my own little circle, you know. I don't really have to go that far unless I have class on like in the College of Public Health building, which, you know, then I have to park all the way over there because it's in its own little corner of campus. But yeah, really nice to just walk around, but it is summer, so it's very hot. But other than that, you know, if you need your steps in for the day, just walk on campus. Everything is there for you. You know, you can go inside, take a break, get a drink, get a snack. And yeah. So now we're just walking back to the car. So we'll see you there.
Here's our ride.